Okay. So 2014 is going to be a big year for the consumer drone. We've seen what governments are doing with them, and we've heard about what big companies are doing with them in the future. But we're here to introduce the Pocket Drone. It's the world's first heavy-lift microcopter that's powerful enough to carry a GoPro into the air, yet small enough to carry just about anywhere you want to go. I'll try to get it off the air here. And I'll keep it short for safety purposes.
Well, why don't you try to just go about 5 rows back and back?
What's that?
Just go 5 rows back and back.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. None of that. All of you guys agree? Okay. They say, okay, go.
What's that?
Go ahead, they agree. Nobody objects? Okay, here it goes. No, don't do it.
All right. Even with all that, it's still the only device under $750 that will carry a GoPro, high-quality action camera for 15 to 20 minutes. That's nearly twice as long as our competition. So our patent-pending advancements include our folding frame design, which comes with collapsible propellers, and the collapsible propellers have an additional safety feature because they'll retract when they come in contact with anything. So we're here today really to talk about our newest feature, which is our gimbal stabilization module, which will enable you to get even more rock-solid footage. And if we want to go to the camera, oh, not that one, the actual camera, which is on the iPhone.
Switch to the iPhone?
So you can see it's getting rock. You know, the drone's moving around, but the camera's staying rock. So, yeah, there's a little bit of a delay there, but you can see it's definitely not pitching side to side like the drone usually would. Okay. So we're kicking ass on going back to the PC. So we're kicking ass on Kickstarter. We are on track to raise $800,000, and we're one of the top consumer products in the history of Kickstarter. And word's getting around, so we've been featured in all these publications, blogs, and TV and newspapers. And so how many people currently own a drone? Anybody? Who's excited about drones? Okay, that's good. All right, so we're working with these retailers to get it in the stores this fall. So the AR Parrot, which is one of our biggest competitors, they've sold 250,000 of these for about $100 million in revenue. And we're positioning ourselves to be the GoPro of drones, and GoPro sold 2 million cameras last year for about $1 billion in revenue. We're hoping to capture about 30% of those same users. And later, the federal regulations are open up for consumer applications, which will grow the market to about a $750 million cap, and we're hoping to capture between 10 and 20% of that market. So our executive team is perfectly positioned to execute on our business plans, and we're the leaders of the Drone User Group Network, which is the largest drone community with over 2,600 members in 15 cities worldwide. So we're going to show you some real quick shots of some of the things people are doing with them. We're going to change the way people see action sports, real estate, and a whole host of other activities. So we're raising capital to realize our dreams of becoming the world's largest consumer drone company, and also our advanced research projects. There's still time to back our Kickstarter. Go to thepocketdrone.com. You'll be redirected to the right place. And there's lots more to the story. Come visit us at the demo pit. Thank you, and we'll see you from the air.
Okay, let's hear it for Pocket Drone. Raul, you had some thoughts?
Well, isn't DJI, the GoPro of drones?
They are, but they're having lots of corporate turmoil right now, and they're at a much higher price point than we are.
Okay.
Did you mention the price point of this?
What's theirs and what's yours?
There's the price point. All right, so ours is $495, and their base model starts at $679 without GoPro, and then you got to buy a gimbal, and it kind of ramps up from there.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask this then. Phrase the question differently. What is your competitive advantage? Is it just price, and you're competing on price with them? Or?
No, I mean ours goes anywhere. You didn't see this part where I folded it up and take it anywhere.
Oh, so there's the pocket drone part of things. Got it. Okay.
You put that, and then the collapsing props make it doubly small. So I didn't show you the bag it comes in. It's a little bag.
That's
take
cool.
it wherever you go.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, just building on that question, if you, drones, super hot space, very exciting. If you play out the market a year or two and you presume a lot of competition, is it the collapsibility and the small size that you think will be your differentiation? And if so, is there some technical obstacle you've solved that you think would be particularly hard for other people to solve?
So this is version 1 of the product. So the version 2, and like I mentioned, the advanced research projects we're working on, those are going to be working on the advanced pilotless features. So I think I forgot to mention a whole host of things like the follow me mode and the flight planning with Google Maps and those types of things. I'm not sure how I forgot that, but those are important features. And we're going to, the chips that are on most of these, including the DJI, because they're kind of maxed out right now. So we're working with partners, including Qualcomm and Brain Corporation, who are doing intelligent obstacle avoidance and machine learning and computer vision type things. And we're pretty closely tied with them. And
Okay, let's get another question before we run out.
Sorry.
Short answers.
What would it take for you to actually fly it out 5 hours?
I could, but being a member of the community, the drone community, the safety thing, it's kind of, I could do it, and I did it last night, but there's a lot of people, important people over there. I don't want to.
But you want to get it in the Apple Store for Christmas?
Yeah. So exactly. Yes.
Does Apple currently allow drones in the store? Do they have?
So they
not for flying, but do they actually have them in the store?
They don't, and so we haven't done any outbound communication at all. All these people have called us and they say, hey, get us some production models to come, and we want to test it and try to get them in for fall.
But is it safe? I mean, I don't know a lot about drones. Why can't you fly it out in the audience? Like you don't.
Why can't I fly?
Because if you're going to be selling these in stores for $4.99 and hey, get your first drone, people want to fly it over things.
You got to be pretty
yeah,
comfortable.
but crowds of people is a different thing. I could fly. I can fly it. I could, but it's just not a super smart idea over the crowd.
That just worries me for a hobbyist consumer device that you don't feel comfortable flying it over people.
I could, but I run a community that flies all types of sizes, and it would just kind of look bad.
How long can it fly for?
So this model flies for 15 to 20 minutes, and that's, like I said, it's a lot longer than most of our competition.
It'd be like flying a helicopter over, the football stadium and hovering over a group of people, probably.
I mean,
are you going to say to a 16-year-old, do not fly this over people?
Well, so it's going to come with a lot of instruction and a lot of safety, indemnification papers.
Well, let's just cut to the chase. Has anybody been hit by one of these yet? And what happens? How much does that weigh?
Man, you should read some of the things online about this.
At a launch conference, isn't it going to be bad if a
Let's Sarah
16-year-old says something
Sarah,
crazy?
if that hit you in the head from 10 feet, how would you feel? Give it to Sarah.
Pretty shitty.
You can hit me in the head.
No, don't hit her in the head. Just let her feel it. The weight. I can't figure it out.
It's under
what the
2
weight
pounds.
is.
You can't forever.
Yeah. If that fell on your head, what was it?
With the blades.
Yeah, it's not just the falling. It's the
Would
blades.
it be like stitches, or would it just be like ouch?
The right angle, it could be concussion.
Could be straight up concussion. Yeah.
Could be a missing
What's the
eyeball.
worst? I mean, you run this
Worst case
drone
scenario?
community. You said you run a big
This one's really
drone
small, and the blades are really small, so you're going to
Okay.
get a couple of nice slices. Worst
You
case scenario.
said you run the biggest drone community. What's the biggest injury to date with a drone, not counting the militaries?
So there's, the one people usually talk about is the one that happened on the East Coast where someone chopped the top of their head off, but that was a helicopter with 5-foot blades. These blades are a lot safer, and if they hit you, as I mentioned, their blades are retractable. So.
Okay, let's
But like, this
all
is the
joking
point. Is
aside.
this the new Red Ryder BB gun? Like,
That's a
like
great.
if
That's
you're
a great.
trying to say, hey, hobbyist, everyone can have drones. It's in your pocket, but don't fly it over people. It's really dangerous, and we don't want
Well,
those.
you'll shoot
objects.
your eye out.
It seems really mixed messages.
Let's see it fly out over the. Who wants to see it fly over the audience now?
You can fly it over me. I don't care.
I think we've had one union action already.
There goes. This is
fly it over
this
the
is where
judges.
things
I'll take the
start to happen at lunch.
Is everybody cool with this? If you're not cool with it, I'm going to ask you to move.
Better make sure you get all green there.
But usually it's consumer product. but
Wow.
it seems
This
to
is
be
a great
risky.
moment in launch history. Hold on, I got to get video of somebody getting hit with this.
And they're like consumer drones with
Okay, you all release me from liability if you don't run now.
Hold on, I gotta arm it.
people find
You have to
themselves-
arm it.
I have to enable it. We're
Do
changing.
it.
We're changing
Poor
that
choice of
verbiage.
words.
Changing that verbiage.
Do it.
All right.
Here comes some interference.
It's always funny until somebody.
Jason, this is going to be on CNN if someone dies.
Next time you do this at your conference.
No pressure.
There we go.
Nobody's dead.
thank
Thank
you.
God. Another great moment in launch history. Oh, I love it.
Literally launch history.
Launch history, no pun intended. It was fantastic. All right, nobody died. Okay.